Hey, what's up, guys? 98 Sports Talk here. Let's talk about, what Joe Burrow transferring to Baton Rouge means for LSU, for the LSU team, and how it impacts the West, and kind of, what I see going forward. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments section, what you think about transfers, what LSU's record will be, and how they'll, how they're really going to stack up against the big boys, Georgia and Alabama, and they got both those teams on the schedule. Let's get into it. Immediately, I think the transfer is going to cause at least one, maybe two of LSU's quarterbacks to at least, look at transferring, whether they'll be able to find a new home. I mean, who knows? I definitely think McMillan will probably look to transfer, and quite possibly Miles Brennan. So that could put LSU back to a two-quarterback situation, potentially, which would not be a good thing. But obviously, adding Burrows is going to be a good thing. I did watch his spring game this season with Ohio State. He looked pretty good. Did not look great, but looked pretty good. Made some pretty good throws and some good reads. So I definitely think he's going to end up winning the job at LSU. That remains to be seen, of course, but I do think he'll be the starting quarterback. And if anybody's wondering out there if he's eligible this season, yes, he's a grad transfer. He's eligible to play this season, and he's got 2 years left of eligibility, so he could potentially play for LSU the next 2 seasons. So let's, just want to get that out of the way. Now, so how does this impact the SEC West? LSU, as you guys know, if you're an LSU fan, LSU's got a pretty tough schedule. Okay, they've got Georgia and Florida from the East, probably the best two teams. I mean, Georgia's certainly the best or the best team. We can debate on South Carolina or Florida, who's the better team there, but certainly a tough schedule, and obviously you got the West. The good news about LSU's schedule is you've got Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi State at home, so that's going to help. The games on the road are Auburn and Texas A&M at the very last game of the season, so if you guys want to look at my prediction videos on LSU, you can go back and look at that. But obviously, that's not going to take into consideration Joe Burrow being the starting quarterback. So what do I think now? It's still a tough call because we really don't know what LSU's offense is going to look like. I'm still questioning, does LSU have a running back? Do they have a running game? How much are they going to throw the ball? How much depth do they have on the defensive side of the ball? I'm not really questioning the defense's strength. I think LSU is going to have a good defense, but a couple injuries here or there, especially to the secondary, could really bring trouble for LSU. So, so how do I look at this? Again, just it's a tough schedule for LSU. They open with Miami. That's like kind of a 50-50 game. I think LSU probably be the slight favorite. Tough games. Again, I've already talked about them. Mississippi State, Georgia, Alabama, Auburn, Texas A&M is not going to be a cakewalk. Florida. So those are the games we're really looking at. And right before I started recording this video, my thoughts initially are LSU is going to be a 3 to 4 loss team. I'm kind of somewhat leaning towards the 3 loss direction a little bit more so at this point. That may change. But, so right now I'm going to, if I've got to say something, I'm really just, it's tough to say 9 wins for LSU though, to be honest, the more I think about it. So I'm going to say 8 wins because I want to just kind of be conservative, but I definitely could see 9 wins for LSU. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments section. So right now I'm kind of just leaning, at that 8.5 win mark. If you guys are gamblers, get out there and get the over-under on those win totals for LSU right now because it could still be a little bit low. I've seen even 6.5 out there, 7.5. So if you guys are hardcore LSU fans, you think LSU's definitely going to go over on that win total, then get out there and take advantage of that. And not encouraging gambling, of course, but hey, if you want to do it, go for it. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. And if you haven't subbed yet, please do so. Let's build up the SEC community here. And, I'm enjoy doing the videos. And we'll see you guys on the next one.